Hey, and here's what's up. Evidently, they want to do that Dimitri Bivol and him again. Why? I don't want to see that again.
No, I think it's just already lost its luster. There's no point to have that again. I mean, if they do, I don't know. Honestly, I don't think. I mean, if they want to do it, they want to do it for the third fight, the tiebreaker. That's fine and all. But I mean, it's nothing to really look forward. I mean, one of those guys got to fight Benavidez. I mean, Benavidez is the guy now. You know, he's the guy that's going to really sell tickets. He's going to sell pay-per-views. You know, that's who everybody likes now. So give him the opportunity, you know, to fight the top guys. And the top guys pretty much don't want to fight him.
Good point. Tommy D, of course, the Sunday Shot Caller on Ring Talk Live Worldwide. You're inside looking at the world of boxing and MMA. More with the man from the Bronx right after the break. You're tuned to the longest running fight show in history, Ring Talk Live Worldwide.
I'm holding in my hand the American Silver Eagle dollar. It's a beautiful piece of American history, and it's 1 ounce of silver. Originally minted in 1986, these coins are a beautiful classic piece of American history, and they're a great investment you should add to your portfolio. The beauty of silver is that however much you have available to invest, silver is affordable and easy to acquire, with one coin costing around $30. So, if you choose to invest a few thousand in silver, you can get quite a bit for your money, and you'll have a tangible asset that you can hold, one you can be proud to own. Claim your piece of American history with American Silver Eagle dollars. Call the Silver Hotline right now.
800-620-1624. 800-620-1624. 800-620-1624. That's 800-620-1624.
It's more than a rebellion. When your teen is slipping into drugs or alcohol, when social media and pornography consume their time and their mind, when depression and even suicidal thoughts cast a shadow over your home, as a parent, you feel powerless. There is hope. At Turnabout Ranch, troubled teens step away from the chaos and into a clarity of nature on a working cattle ranch. Care for horses, learn responsibility, build trust, and rediscover purpose. It isn't theory, it's real work. Real therapy, real healing. Families from across the country have found transformation right here, just when they thought hope was gone. If your teen is struggling with addiction, harmful online behaviors, even weight management, call right now and get the help you all need.
800-219-2494. 800-219-2494. 800-219-2494. That's 800-219-2494.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-915-9654. 800-915-9654. 800-915-9654. That's 800-915-9654.
Now, more of Ring Talk with Pedro Fernandez.
Going way back there with Tower of Power in 1976-77, of course, playing bass there was none other than the infamous Victor Conte. May he rest in peace. Passed away a fortnight ago. Of course, the founder of Balco, and of course, Balco was involved in rigging the 2000 Olympics. Of course, I'm talking about the Marion Jones. He won 5 gold medals taken away. Of course, he was involved with Barry Bonds, and I could say it now. He told me that Barry Bonds had taken performance-enhancing drugs. He knew what he was taking, and that Shane Mosley asked him for some performance-enhancing drugs. That's what he told me. Of course, Shane Mosley had to sort of admit to that in YouTube. I don't know if it's still up on YouTube, but he was in a sworn deposition. He admitted that that he asked Victor Conte for these drugs, and that's how he got the drugs. Of course, I would think it was the second De La Hoya fight where he tested positive, or at least he took some performance-enhancing drugs going in. Anyway, that was Shane Mosley. But Victor Conte, of course, a great pace player with Tower of Power, and then with with Herbie Hancock as well. But his run with Tower of Power lasted a year, and it was during a run when Tower of Power, they were all drugged out. Emilio Castillo and these guys. In fact, Doc Koopa, one of the original members still alive, he doesn't remember the 70s. Imagine that if you don't remember an entire decade. That's how loaded he was, of course, on blow and that kind of good stuff. But they were all drugged out, and then they made a move. And, of course, Victor Conte was out of the band after one album. And, of course, he took with him his cousin, Bruce Conte, who was on like 4 or 5 different albums with Tower of Power. Was there for like 8 or 10 years. But the bottom line is, may they both rest in peace. Victor passed away, as I said, a fortnight ago. He had Balco, and then, of course, he had Snacks, Sports Nutrition. And listen, he was a good guy. He just was. I mean, he was a mad scientist turned into a good guy. But originally, he was a mad scientist. He was rigging Olympics. Of course, mad scientist. My current guest should know a little bit about that because he's a little mad at times too. I'm talking about Tommy D. Tommy D. Victor Conte.
Yeah, sad to go. I mean, a lot of people didn't know he was sick for a minute now. He had cancer.
Yeah.
And he was still tweeting away, defending his name, defending certain fighters, on the snack program right now that are getting accused, and one of those guys, Ryan Garcia, who was very anti Victor Conte and says that he cheated and he's a cheater and all this other stuff. So, but it hasn't been proven that he's done anything wrong as far as with the snack program and
no.
fighters that are snack.
Listen. I think he went straight after the Olympics. I mean, I think he went
I
straight
think so
after.
too,
I mean, here's what's up. You go to jail, even if it's club fed. You go to jail for a while. It's not a good thing. Nobody enjoys jail.
No.
Take it back. Some guys enjoy jail, but probably not everybody. Anyway.
So the point would be like, why would he continue to do something, to put him back there, right?
Well,
so I think,
and that he was making money. He was making money with Snack. Of course, Snack, the ZMA, the stuff that puts you to sleep, is really good. I want to mention the fact that when we had an amateur boxing program going on, I forget which one it was, but we had a little gig out there in Brisbane, California, and Victor showed up and brought his cash. You know what I'm saying? Victor threw down $500 right then and there. He was the biggest donor of the day.
Wow, that's awesome.
No, and that was during the snack era, of course. And then here's what's up: we became estranged when David Rodriguez, this heavyweight from Texas, came to San Francisco and came to Northern California to train with Victor, and I recommended him. I put him together and this and that, and all of a sudden, like, me and Victor started to fall apart. And when I see Victor this and that, he would say to me, "What did you tell David?" I told David, "You're the guy that's going to take care of him, and he's going to get him in shape as far as being his advanced conditioning is concerned." I said, "I didn't tell him you would help him cheat or anything like that. What are you talking about?" Anyway, Conte got a little weird at the end, but may he rest in peace. And he was a damn good bass player. They did one album with Tower of Power, of course, probably one of the most unheralded Tower of Power albums, called "We Came to Play." I think he came out in 1977, but he did some stuff with Herbie Hancock. May he rest in peace. We'll probably talk about him a little bit more in hour number 2. Now let's get to the what I really wanted to get to. Joseph Parker's a cocaine addict. You can't hide cocaine. It doesn't show. Listen, nobody puts cocaine in your oatmeal.
No, I don't think they do that.
No, they don't put cocaine in your No, they don't put coke in your oatmeal. And listen to this. They show you what a fat duck he was. And when I say duck on the show, I mean duck with an F. I mean, they show you what a fat duck he was. He came in, he was overweight, 260 pounds. He had the tire around his waist, wasn't all that good. He gassed out the whole 9 yards. And then in a post-fight drug test, they found out that he had coke in his system. Now, let me tell you about cocaine. Being a former policeman, you can usually wash cocaine out of your system in 72 hours. You can go maybe 4 days, 4.5 days max. But 72 hours, 3 days, usually wash coke out. Okay? Obviously, he was doing coke right around the weigh-in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I did not really know this. The PhD told me this. I don't know how he became an expert on it, but he did.
No. I schooled him on that, man. Please don't.
Okay.
Don't you? Hey, don't you imply that the boxing PhD has a skiing career?
Nah, not at all. No.
Hey,
No,
that's one brother from the Bronx that can't ski. Believe me, you put him on a pair. I would like to put you on a pair of skis too.
Yeah, you're right. 1,000%. I'm just.
I was on a pair of skis one time, and I said, "This is not for me, man." They told us we're gonna do cross country skiing, right? Basically, it's walking a long ways in skis. You know where I'm coming from?
Wow.
I wasn't into that. I said, "You got." I said, "Where do we go?" He goes, "We're just having." He goes, "Well, we're gonna do this for like another hour." I said, No, it's 10 minutes back to the place where we started from. I'm going back to the place we started from. Because I thought we're skiing. I thought we're like gonna ski, right? No, this is cross country, man. That wasn't the way I wanted to do that. No doubt about that. Anyway, but Joseph Parker test positive for blow, said he didn't do any prohibited substances, this and that. So he's trying to say that cocaine's not prohibited.
I don't. That's what he's saying. I thought he's denying it. He's denying.
Exactly. But he's denying taking. The exact quote was, "I deny taking any prohibited substance."
Oh, okay. I see what he's saying.
So, So if that's the case, put him on the box. Bring him into San Francisco. Give him a lie detector, polygraph machine. Put him on the box. Boing, 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 boing. Did you do any cocaine? Boing, 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 boing. No, boing, boing. The boing is the needle going off the charts.
Unbelievable.
No, but
pretty shocked with that.
But here's what's up. You got to have a bad drug. You really got to have a bad drug problem to want to do coke around the fight. I mean, let me tell you, fighting is scary. You know what I'm coming? That stuff is scary, man. I mean, I don't care who you're fighting, it's scary. And if you're not scared, you're an idiot. You're a buffoon. You're way far less than a man. Listen, if you aren't scared or concerned to an extent, you get your ass whooped. I know what happened. With Juan Rodriguez, I was using a bad word. I almost destroyed him in the gym. In fact, if we were gay, they would arrest me time and time again for domestic violence. That's how bad I beat up on this dude, right? And then he challenged me to a real fight. I said to myself, "You gotta be kidding me!" And I didn't train very hard, this kind of good stuff, and he licked me like a stamp. Wow. He just did. And then of course I begged for a rematch. I almost got on my knees. And check this out. I'm repeating myself probably. I went to Newman's gym. I guess about 2 or 3 weeks after the fight, I went to the gym. I got in the ring. I told everybody, shut the duck up. And they all, the whole gym, shut up we had a 3-minute bell where everybody was doing a thing, and then a 1-minute bell when nobody was doing nothing. So during the 1 minute rest session, I got up there and I said to everybody, shut up, pay attention, blah, blah, blah. I said to him, please give me a rematch. Please give me a rematch. And he said, and him and his trainer Frank Maldonado said, no, that's our claim to fame, kicking your ass.
And them ducking the rematch.
And but you know, he turned pro, and then he got beat up really bad. You know what I'm saying? He got beat, but no, but here's what's up. It was so one-sided in the gym that I didn't train too hard. And I remember both my training partners, my mother, my running coach, and my trainer Chris Gomez said to me, "You know, you're really not taking this guy too seriously." I said, "Do you see what I do to him in the gym? You gotta be kidding me." See, there's a big difference between a gym and a real fight.
No, I believe that. I believe it. Yeah, I believe that. Most of the time when you're sparring in the gym, it's mostly you're just working things out. It's practice.
See, I don't believe. I don't see. Here's what Tommy D. I don't believe in any of that. I believe it's 100% in everything you do. It's 100% doing the bag work. It's 100% doing the sparring. I don't believe in leaving nothing. In other words, and that's how you find out what you got, is when you get in there and you get tired and you're able to dig up and spin out of something and throw some punches. And so, but you have to if you don't push yourself beyond the limit, beyond your own personal limits, you don't get any better.
Yeah. And
to excel. Anyway, so what do you think of Joseph Parker? I mean, do you know his coke dealer?
No. I do not know his coke dealer.
Well, you're from the Bronx. Ain't there a lot of cocaine in the Bronx?
I want to plead the fifth on this.
Wait, Tommy D, you know something about cocaine in the Bronx? Listen, folks, I'm going to have to issue a disclaimer here right now. I didn't have no idea that Tommy D had any of this foreknowledge of drugs in the Bronx.
I mean, I watched the news.
He's not laughing.
I'll put it that way.
He's not laughing, folks. He's not laughing.
I watched the news, but as far as Joseph Park is concerned, I don't know what's going on over there in the UK or New Zealand or Australia or wherever he's from.